Shalom, children of Israel. My name is Mika Massa, and this will be a prophetic lesson. I want to show you one of the things that the Most High revealed me. Now, first we will listen to some music because this gives me inspiration. This is the traditional dance that the Most High revealed to the angels here on earth. My name is Mika Massa. Thank you. Now let's start. My brothers and sisters, my name is Mika Massa. Like I said before, I get the spirits of the Most High. This means I have the spirit of my ancestors, because through my ancestor, I am that what I am. Now, I want to show you today that to Jerusalem, the city of Jerusalem, it will be builded from the Gentiles. This city will be in Africa. First of all, let us pray. I've prepared free text speech. He will pray, but the rest of the lessons I will read. So let me take a woman. So let Sharon read.
O Lord, why hast thou made us dwell from thy ways, and hardened our heart from thy fear? Return for thy servants' sake, the tribes of thine inheritance. There cometh a woman of Samaria to draw water. Isaiah saith unto her, Give me to drink. For his disciples were gone away unto the city to buy meat. Then saith the woman of Samaria unto him, How is it that thou, being a Jew, askest drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria? For the Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans. Isaiah answered and said unto her, If thou knewest the gift of God, and who it is that saith to thee, Give me to drink, thou wouldest have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. The woman saith unto him, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. From whence then hast thou that living water? Art thou greater than our father Jacob, which gave us the well, and drank thereof himself, and his children, and his cattle? Isaiah answered and said unto her, Whosoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again, but whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life. The woman saith unto him, Sir, give me this water, that I thirst not, neither come hither to draw. Jesus saith unto her, Go, call thy husband, and come hither. The woman answered and said, I have no husband. Isaiah said unto her, Thou hast well said, I have no husband, for thou hast had 5 husbands, and he whom thou now hast is not thy husband. In that sayest thou truly. The woman saith unto him, Sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet. 20 our fathers worshipped in this mountain, and ye say, that in Jerusalem is the place where men ought to worship. Isaiah saith unto her, Woman, believe me, the hour cometh, when ye shall neither in this mountain, nor yet at Jerusalem, worship the Father. And edit text here.
Now, you have heard the history. I think every one of you knows the history of Isaiah Congo and the women. And this was the prayer. Even scripture, text scripture can be a prayer. So you will understand why I have showed you this text later. Now, we have heard the history. We are going to Psalms 84 and 2. It says, Beautiful for situation, the joy of the whole earth is Mount Zion, on the side of the north, the city of the great king. Isaiah 62 and 4. Thou shalt no more be termed forsaken, neither shall thy land any more be termed desolate, but thou shalt be called Uzziah, and thy land Beulah. For the Lord delighted in thee, and thy land shall be married. Now, why I have showed you this verses? Because we knew that Paul was doing a lot of things uh, in Asia and stuff, and we knew that people call this particular place right here Israel, right? But you can see how small it is. You cannot even imagine. You cannot even find it on the map. You have to scroll really. You have to scroll really in. It's this Israel here. Um, it goes 2 times into Germany, and Germany is really small. So he says to that woman, the Israel that you have seen today, it will be not the Israel later, because everything will be spiritual, everything will change. So in the scriptures it says that the new Jerusalem, and I will make it short, will be in Angola, and I will prove it to you in that video. So the new Jerusalem will be in the northern Angola. This means here, in that part right here. This is the north of Angola. Can you see that? I know if many people will believe the things that I say now, it will be a problem for me. So that's why I can do the movie, because I know many people would think I am joking around or I am a liar. No problem. The chiefs, they know their master. So if you not go, so if you do not have God's sign on your forehead, you stay outside. You will not get in Israel. So you cannot enter. Yeah. If you don't have the spiritual, if you didn't get the spiritual washing, he said very clear. You have to be. He said he given us an example with the water that he will not bless you or giving you something with flesh, yeah, like meat or something. But he's giving you food, spiritual food. This means you have to transform in the spiritual way. if you want to enter the new kingdom. Now, that's why you have to have the sign of the Most High on your forehead. Okay, you have to get the spiritual baptism. So, for without, yeah, this Revelation 22 and 15. For without are dogs and sorcerers and warmongers and murderers and idolaters and whosoever loved and made a lie. These people will stay outside. They will not come in. Only those who have a clean forehead come in. Now, to prepare, our mission will be to prepare the young virgins, um, the spiritual one, for the king. We will make groups of them, yeah, and we will prepare them for the fight. If we read Songs of Solomon 6 and 8, says, there are threescore queens and fourscore concubines and virgins without number. The first Maccabees 2:65 to 66 says, and behold, I knew that your brother Simon is a man of counsel. Give ear unto him always. He shall be a father unto you. As for Judas Maccabeus, he had been mighty and strong, even from his youth up. Let him be your captain and fight the battle of the people. So it will be a fight also will come. So we had to prepare ourselves. And the Most High will set warriors, yeah, over us. But this is not the topic on today. I will make a topic of that. So I will explain how the Most High will use us, how his kingdom, what kind of things will be inside his kingdom. But we are starting now to revealing some things. Christ's return will be in the capital of Angola, but not the present capital where the dead refugees will come. The New Jerusalem will be in the northern Angola, the city. So, Revelation 21, 2 and 3. Now, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yah out of heaven, prepared as a bridge, adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yah is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and Yah himself shall be with them, and be their Yah, so their God. So I think we should look again to the map. This is today the capital of Angola, called Luanda. Yes, he says this will be not the capital of the new city of Jerusalem. Yeah? The new city of Jerusalem has to come in the north of Angola. I will prove it to you. Now, let's go to the size. He says from Kamba in Congo, Kimbata, Makela, Kibukulu, Kikaman, Tambu, Damba, until after Soso. Yeah, this will be the size. Let's check if we will find those villages and cities here. Now, he is Ouija, so this means the other things, these the Kimbata and all these things like here is Beulah. Do you see Bill? This is Beulah. Isaiah 62 and 4. Then you have here in Banza Congo is San Salvador. Here you have Dimba. Let me check because we have no satellite in Angola. They said it's they have paid the Russian people a lot of millions of euros to become a satellite, and for sure the Russian people created one, but later they said that the satellite was disappeared. Every one of us knows what's happened there with the satellite because this would be the first satellite the, in the central of Africa, and this satellite would give a lot of people in the central of Africa to the southern Africa big internet. So these people will open their eyes because the internet is open many people's eyes. So the nations would have a lot of problems because Angolan people are very aggressive people and they are warriors. Now, again, um, I will make it. Uh, I have to do it different because you cannot find here everything. So, but I will not spend a lot of time with that because you can make your research. You can see here it's from Kamba, Congo. Kamba means. Um, I will Google it for you. Um, Kamba is the area where in Congo where you can see the people from Simon Kimbangu. You understand? They live in Kamba, yeah. So they call it also the New Jerusalem, yeah. Yes. Now then you have Kimbata, Makela, Kibokolo. Let's check here. Only I take on just one, so you can see that this cities is true. So now take Kimbata, Angola. It's just very small. You see it's shown here. Many here: Kintuba, Kindombo, Kimbende. You see, here's Kimbata. Can you see that? Now, from Kimbata, Makela, Kibokolo, Kikama, Tambu, Damba until after Soso, this will be the size of the New Jerusalem. So, and the wide of the city from the sea Kwangu to Ambrizet. Let us check where the sea Kwangu is. Now, um, Kwangu. Yes, this should be the sea Kwango, yeah. So you have here some photos of that. So it will be really big. Like I told you, it's in the southern part. Yeah, from the southern part from Congo and the northern part of Angola. Okay, this will be the particular area from the New Jerusalem. Now you know the wide. The king will live in the New Jerusalem. Now the prophecy is fulfilled. We have John 14 and 2. It says, "In my father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you." Now, he says, after entire ships will arrive full of goods. From there, everything will be distributed throughout Jerusalem. Jerusalem will be a beautiful city with 7 or 8 administrative posts. The products brought by boat from Lueca, Lufundi, Vambo, and Ambrise. The goods that came from Europe come to Nokwi over to San Salvador. This is also called Mbanza Congo. Mbanza Congo. It's here. Okay. There where everything started. Portuguese, they came by ships and landed here. This was the capital of the Ngunzas, of the kings from all Africa. All the kings from Africa has to come to Mbanza Congo, yeah, to get in power, to get knowledge, and many, many things. Mbanza Congo was the capital of the Ngunzas. So the goods that came from Europe comes to Nokwi and San Salvador, that also called Banza Congo. These rivers will all be disseminated and expanded because now at the moment these rivers are not so big, but the Most High will help. He will do it. It's His work. It's His revelation. It's not mine. He said He will work on that and He will expand the rivers. So then we have aircraft yards will be built in Bangu, where many planes will be built. After the sea has been corralled and the children of Yah have the full power, in the north will be seen the great city where the king will settle down. I have showed you already that even Beu is here. So you see, in this particular areas, the Most High says here in this all these areas here, up to Kinshasa, all these areas here will be transformed. Can you see that? And you see here in Luanda, I will come to that right now. You will see what will happen there. Now he says there will be a lot of things in Lago Valley. There will be many clothes that will never break. Many will want to live in the Lagoa Valley, and others will say, we are going to the Lagoa Valley to dig our clothes. Also, in the Bond region, there is a lot of wealth that will be extracted. Angola has wealth of money. People, nations from all over the world will come to live there. The Portuguese too will pay us back for that, what they have done to us. If he wants to, he will also let the Indians come to us. They will be instructed by us. They have to live. How they can live with us. So that they will get in the laws. There will be no shops in the north. The shops will only be in Angola. So we have no shops in the area right here, but you will have shops here in the particular area. You know? Now, he says, many lost and unbelieving people will not want to come back, and they, the unbelievers, will not be let into the big city. They will not come in, they will stay out. The wine lovers serve the wine, so they will not lack the wine, and they will be drunk at any time. They will be this will be their punishment. Now, the same thing do with the tobacco lover. The cigarette will always burn in their mouth. It will never fall out of their mouth. They will be constantly smoking. Now, and even as they did not like to retain Yah in their knowledge, Yah gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. For without are dogs and sorcerers and warmongers and murderers and idolaters and whosoever loved make a lie. So I will gradually give away more. For many things has just not yet come the time. But I have another thing for you. You have to make a research about the villages and the cities. So you will have a plan. Yeah. Um, yeah. You can ask even the Most High to reveal you more about that. What I have saying. Um, I already knows a little bit more than that, and I comes from the Levites and the Jews. This means Judah. We are in Angola, Angola, Congo, in these particular areas. They was living there. So I know many things about our forefathers, and I just want a lot of people from us that they scattered everywhere in the four corners from the earth to know those truths, so they can prepare themselves to coming back, and so we can unite and we can do a lot of things together because we have to know how the Ruach works. This is the most important part. Only like this we can become angels and we can get our strength back because we are spiritual people, not religious people. Now listen to that. This is the star, the revelation that the Most High gave me, and even in Africa we have some church. They know this kind of star. First, you people should know that a lot of people from today that went into slavery because of our kings, because I can say it again, because of our kings, we can see here on Deuteronomy 28:43. It says, the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. So, okay. Where is it? Uh, okay, let me check where the verse is. Uh, I have to take my eyeglass because I can't see very good. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So now let me find the verse. He says, where is the verse? Come on. The Lord shall bring here is 60 is it? The Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, into a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and they shalt thou serve other yahs, so other gods, say either idols, wood and stones. So this means the kings of us, our kings, They did many mistakes, so because of them, yeah. So yeah, many of us, um, yeah, was getting sold because our kings had a lot of powers and even their soldiers and everything, but they get tricked. Now, listen to that. The most slaves came from Angola and Congo. Here's the map. This is Angola and this is Congo. Can you see that? So the most of the slaves, because the transatlantic slave trade, yeah, came not to that part. It came from here to that part here. And the other slave trade, the first slave trade, like it is written here, Zanzibar in Tanzania, and the first places where slaves comes. You see that? We have here this particular area, and these people went into Arabia, etc. This is where the slaves that was taken by the Arabs and the Muslims from this Hamites right here. You see that this Hamites here, all this area here, even west coast of Africa, all this area here up to Sudan, Chad. You see here we have here the Central Africa, South African Sudan. All these people are Hamites. Can you see that? So this first slave trade started right here. Now, as you can see, yeah, 39.4% of the slaves. So this means the most people in America, Brazil, etc., in the islands of Caribbean and stuff, even and everywhere, the most of them came from Congo and Angola. Then you have Mozambique and Madagascar. Then you have Nigeria, Cameroon, Guinea, Gabon. You have their 14.6%. Then you have Senegal, Gambia, 5.8%. Then you have Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone, 4.1. Liberia and Ivory Coast, 1.8. And then you have Gold Coast, Ghana. Also, a lot of slaves came from this particular area right here. See, from here, a lot of slaves came from here. So you can see where Ghana is. Ghana is here. Okay, this is Ghana. Now, I want to show you the definition of that star. Why I have this star. I can directly give you the definition of the dove. The dove, this is the dove that I saw before I get the angels or the one of the particular angel that's leaded me. I saw these doves singing loud and clear, and I saw a light that was attacking me. So 3 days later, I saw the Most High talking to me and said very clear, I am his son. Now, what means that star, the octagonal star? Because it has 8 edges. It means 8 kingdoms. We can read it in the book of Daniel 2 and 7 and Revelation 17. I don't want to go to all verses, you know, but we will read some. Okay? Okay. Now, the first edge here. Yeah, means Babylon. Then we have Egypt. Then we have Greek, Rome, France, Germany, England, American, and the EU. And then we have directly the New Jerusalem. Okay, this means the 8-point star that I have here. These are the kingdoms uh, of the earth. Again, these are the kingdoms of the earth. Now, let us read some references so that we will get, uh, yeah, that we will know more. First, we are going to um, Babylon. Yeah, many people know that verse. Um, it's in, I will read Daniel 2. Uh, it says, "Thou, O King, art the King of kings, for the Yah of heaven had given thy kingdom power and strength and glory. And wheresoever the children of men dwell, the beasts of the fields and the fowls of the heaven had he given into thy hand, and had made thee ruler over them all. Thou art this head of gold." So many people do not know that if we go now to Esther, because it's a prophetic teaching, I don't want to preach too much, but I want to show you that very quickly. Then were the king's scribes called at the time in the 3rd month, that is the month of Shivan, on the 23rd day thereof. And it was written according to all the Mordecai commanded unto the Jews, and the lieutenants and the deputies and the rulers of provinces from India into Ethiopia, and 127 provinces, and 127 provinces into Avery according to the writing thereof. So the thing is, where is Ethiopia? Yeah, and where is India? Yeah, where is India? So um, all this land mass are Hamite area. Hamite. Even Ishmael mixed himself with the Hamites, even if he comes from Abraham. The thing is not it is not even important if you are from Abraham, because Ishmael came from Abraham, the Edomites came from Abraham. So the Shemite thing is a lie. The anti-Shemite thing is a lie. No one want to be a Shemite. You want to be Jacob. This is the thing that you want to be. And you just not want to be Jacob. You want to be the spiritual Jacob. Because even the other people that are from Jacob will fall down. Because you have to be from the, not only from the seed, you has to be washed by spirit and water. So you have to be washed in truth. You have to be a true worshiper. So, and this is the main problem that the big people have right here. I don't want to say too much, but here in the area, whoo, many people will not do it because they are very stiff necked. But it's good, it's normal. Uh, we are here in Babylon. Yeah, this is this is the fight of Babylon that will come. Many people, many teachers outside there, so everyone has his revelations. I don't think they have revelation. I think they're doing it with their own intellect, but it's okay. So then we go to Daniel. You can read it by yourself. It's very important. Then we go to Daniel 2 and 39. It says, wait 1 second. It says, so I have showed you that, the Indo-Kush, yeah, the Indians today also are Hamites, and our ancient time took our brethren from here and took them to India and took them to all this particular areas. So we have brothers over here. That's why you can see that Paul he went all over, and he give those people the our King Kulu, he teach them. And so you cannot fight Paul. You will know later why was doing all those things. You will know why the Most High was using him, because the Most High says, even if I have 99 of my people and one is left, I will do everything to follow the left one, because I am the Most High. Now, let us see what is written in Daniel 2 and 39. Then were the king scribes called at the time in the third month. Excuse me. And after thee shall arise another kingdom inferior to thee, and another third kingdom of brass, which shall be a rule over all the earth. This was the Greeks, I think. Let me check. Okay, this was Egypt. Okay, Egypt. Then the Greeks came, then the Romans. Okay, and you can read it by yourself, because I have written only the revelations that I get. And then you see France, yeah, Germany, in England. People would say no, France was never ruling, but if the Most High tell me so, it is so. And no, England with 1948, they had power. Yeah, they went into today the so-called Jerusalem and made it to made this particular area to Israel. Yeah? So they had power. Only if you have power, you can do such things. Um, then you have today America and the EU. This is Revelation 17 and 1. But let us read also this three people, why do they have the same yeah revelations. Let me check. It says, and the angel said unto me, wherefore diest thou marvel? I will tell thee thy mystery of the woman, and of the beast that carried her, which had the 7 heads and the 10 horns. The beast that thou sewest was, and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit, and go into perdition. And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose name were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world. Now, when he beheld the beast that was, and is not, and yet is, and he is the mind which had wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains, okay, on which the woman sitteth, and there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen, and one is, and the other is not yet come. And when he comes, he must continue a short space. If you people can count, you will have again, yeah, the 8. Uh, you will have again this one here. But this comes with the last verse. You will understand it better. The last kingdom, that is America. Now, everyone knows the revelations of Daniel and stuff. Now, and the beast that was and is not, Even he is the eighth and is of the seven, and got into prediction. Now you have America. This is America, and this three people here. They are ruling the EU and the Americans. So this is Revelation 17 and 11. Now, why I have jumped from 8 to 0? He says he will come like a thief. So many people will not understand and will say, "Oh, what do this brother say? He's totally confused." But no, I'm not. Because many people will think that after the American people, let's say after the American nation, because our people are over there, they are our people. They have nothing to do with this oppressor. So what will happen um, after America? The New Jerusalem will be established. So we will we will take one king over us, one king, and yes, we the nine will turn to zero. So this means we will pass the nine. Why? It's easy math. So I have wrote it down here. The number nine will become zero. Here is a spiritual mathematics. So, like I told you, after America, no other nation will rise up. You have already understood that the power Yah gave into the Gentiles, and also the star means light, and the star means also that Africa has become the light that proves that Israel or the children of Israel still today they live in there. Uh, and this is the star that if I do spiritual healings, many things I have to reveal are secrets either. So we have now here the mathematics, the spiritual one. We have 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. 8 edges is 36. The individual number are 3 and 6. Plus taken gives 9. So the 9 is equal 0. After that, there will be no one on this earth who will govern the nations. A new kingdom will come and rule. Now we can read Hosea. This will be the kingdom right here. Can you see that? The New Jerusalem. Now, let us see what it's written on in this verse. It says, "Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the son of the living God. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together, and appoint themselves one head, and they shall come up out of the land, for great shall be the day of Israel." Hallelujah. So this is the thing that I wanted to reveal you today. Yes, and if you have any question, I have my email address right there. You can email me. I have many things that the Most High are revealing me step by step, and some of the things I will reveal it to you. And I hope you will share those things, and you will discuss about those things. I hope you will check the references, because it's very important to check and to look what kind of things that I have seen, because there are many teachers outside there. We don't fight the people, but we are with all the people, Because if the truth come, we cannot ignore the truth. We cannot fight the truth. The truth is the truth, and if the truth come, all the lies will go away. So my name is Mika Mazza, and I hope I will see you soon.